down low, your shadow dancing on the wall, like we never felt time at all. The needle cracks, the moment sways, tequila, golden, smoky haze. You laugh in chords, soft and clean. This ain't love, it's something between. You said you don't believe in fate, but you stayed past 8:30. Now it's tracing songs in skin like vinyl grooves. We're diving in, tequila and vinyl, slow and true. Spinning stories, just me and you. No need to speak, the bassline knows where your hands and my heart wanna go. Tequila and vinyl, room on fire, pressed between rhythm and desire. That stand gets records out of tune, but fits this room just like the moon. You move like bossa in your bones, a samba whisper I call home. No need to ask where this will lead. We're more melody than need. Your breath becomes the second hook. This ain't just touch, this is a book. Tequila and vinyl, lips that burn. Every spin another turn of a night we won't rewind, but keep replaying in our minds. Tequila and vinyl, jazz and sin, love don't speak, it settles in. It settles in. Spinning slow, don't let go. You and jazz always knows. Spinning slow, don't let go. You and jazz always knows. Ooh, yeah. The sun slips low through the willow tree. You're in that chair, feet up, carefree. Lemon in your drink, smile half asleep. We're talking low, but the silence runs deep. The breeze plays chords on your sundress hem. I hum along like a quiet hymn. The world forgets to move too fast, so we sit and let the moment last. No grand plans, no fancy streets, just grass beneath our lazy beats. You said this ain't love, with a laugh so wide, but you leaned a little closer to my side. Backyard breeze and a glass of gold, telling stories we've never told. No big lights, just porch light shine. You're already mine without a line. Backyard breeze, let's take it slow. Some loves don't need a place to go. Ooh, your hand finds mine like it's done for years. Like we've been through storms and subtle tears. But today it's just sky and ease, talking soft through the backyard breeze. quiet vow. We're right where forever starts somehow. Backyard breeze, that southern glow. Rocking chairs that never go. You smile like you already knew that I'd fall slow just sitting next to you. Backyard breeze, we don't need more than quiet love and a creaky floor. You said this feels like home, and I didn't even have to ask. The wind said the rest, so I leaned in and stayed. Backyard breeze, the sun rolls down, but our hearts keep the only sound. You in blue, me in ease, wrapped up tight in the backyard breeze. Backyard breeze, let it stay. We got love that don't need to say. Let it blow, soft and free. It's enough. Let it blow, just you and me. Just you and me. Let it blow, soft and free. It's enough, just you and me. You said I'm fine with your eyes closed tight. I nodded back in the lowland light. No storm, no scream, no slamming door. Just quiet waves we can't ignore. Our coffee cools untouched between the space where questions might have been. But silence speaks and hearts translate what broken phrases can't relate. We used to talk till the night turned gray. Now we drift in the words we don't say. But even still I feel you tight, pulling truth from deep inside. There's an ocean between the words where meaning floats and fear gets hurt. No need to shout, no need to run. We're saying more when we say none. Ocean wide, but not unkind. It holds the love we couldn't find. The fan still hums, the record spins. We live inside the might have beens. But even distance, soft and blue, still holds a shape that looks like you. I reach across that quiet sound, not to fix, just to be around. You lean closer, I still wait and say I'm fine, but not just yet. There's an ocean between the words where all our aching truths are stirred. We float on hope, not solid land, still reaching out with trembling hands. Ocean wide, but strangely warm, like love that shifts but keeps its form. We used to fill the space with noise, but silence has a sweeter voice. And maybe this too is love, not loud, just deep enough. There's an ocean between the words, no maps, no plans, no lines disturbed. But here we are, afloat unsure, still tethered by something pure. Ocean deep, but I won't drown long as you're still somewhere around. Drift with me, say nothing more. golden light on your collarbone, salt in the breeze, but we're alone. Your fingers trace the waterline like they already know what's mine. You don't say much, you don't need to. The waves talk softer when it's you. Barefoot hearts, no place to hide. Just two souls caught in velvet tide. I see your shadow stretch and curl like silk wrapped round a changing world. Your smile don't rush, your eyes just float. You speak in rhythm, not in quotes. Velvet ties, you pull me close without a word, without a dose of all the games the world provides. Just honesty and ocean rides. Velvet ties, I drift, you stay, and love just moves in quiet sway. You said let's not define this night, but your touch already got it right. I pour the wine, you watch the sea. Both of us have where we wanna be. Don't need a plan, don't need a chain. We've got this tide, we've got this lane. Whatever ends or whatever starts, it's already printed in our hearts. Velvet ties, you breathe me in like secrets pressed beneath the skin. No labels here, no need to own, just warm skin in a twilight tone. Velvet ties come back again. We move like we remember when. This ain't no wave that crashes fast and lingers slow like jazz that lasts. It's not a spark, it's not a flame, it's the tide that calls my name. Velvet ties don't fade away. You taught me how the moon can sway. We don't need to beg or prove. Some love just knows how slow to move. Velvet tides, I'll let you guide. Tonight I float and not hide. Just hide, just feel you and me, nothing to seal. You and me, nothing to seal. Hey. Hey. Amaretto skies above your smile, painted gold but it lasts a while. You lean back on that rooftop chair and sunset wraps around your hair. You sip slow, I stare fast, wishing this breath could always last. You laugh in chords I can't replay, but they stay long after the day. You say it's nothing, just a view, but I see galaxies in you. And though we've danced just once or twice, I'm drunk off dusk in your soft eyes. Under amaretto skies I fall, not loud, not hard, just not at all, into a love too light to name, that burns so soft it only flame. Amaretto skies in your warm hand, a sunset I don't understand. You speak in colors, not in lines, like jazz in Portuguese designs. No future here, no past to chase, just lips and light in perfect place. I won't ask where this will go. Some things are better just to know. In fleeting nows and sugar tones, we find new ways to feel alone. Amaretto skies, please stay. Don't turn these colors into gray. Don't turn her smile into a scar. Don't let her eyes drift too far. Amaretto skies pour slow. I want her here before she goes. Sunset drinks and careless dreams, a kiss that lives in between. You say I'm fine and I believe, but something lingers when you leave. Amaretto skies, no regret, just memories we won't forget. She's the breeze that never tries, the girl who lives in summer skies. Amaretto skies, I fade into the light where she stays. One more sip. Good night, Amaretto You didn't speak, but I still knew. The wind told me what you couldn't do. Your eyes were full, your hands were light, like love was almost in plain sight. We sat in stillness, side by side. No tears, no hurt, nothing to hide. But in that hush I heard it loud, the kind of love that wears no shroud. No maps for hearts this undefined, no borders marked where you and I find. But somewhere past this aching grace, there's a place we both embrace. South of silence we still breathe, in the quiet we don't leave. No need to name what won't be said, we feel the words we've left unread. South of silence, warm and white, love still moves where sound can't hide. You trace the steam on your glass of tea, wrote every line you meant for me, but let it fade like gentle smoke. Love spoke once and softly broke, but nothing's gone and nothing stays. We just shift like light in different ways. No need for closure, no new start. We just sit close, heart to heart. South of silence, still alive, where words don't swim but feelings dive. A single glance, a broken sigh, more honest than 1,000 tries. South of silence, slow and short, we find a peace that can endure. have to say you miss me. I already know the sound of your pause, the breath you take before goodbye tells me everything. South of silence, here we stay, no further north, no need to stray. This hush we share becomes the proof that love lives softly in the truth. South of silence, stay a while, where quiet holds the loudest smile. You walked in with the sun on your sleeve. I spilled my drink, forgot to breathe. The waiter smiled like he knew to. This table was meant for two. Your book stayed closed, your coffee cold, but our glances warm what couldn't be told. I asked your name, you just laughed. Said names are slow, let's talk in craft. The bossa band was playing low. You tapped your fingers like you know that love don't always need a plan. Sometimes it starts with just a hand. Café Sol in the corner light, two strangers glowing in plain sight. No big sparks, no movie scene, just espresso steam and in between. Café Sol, your smile's the song, and I've been humming it all along. You told a joke in Portuguese, I caught the rhythm, missed the tease, but laughter's fluent when it's true. And I was learning loving you. Sugar stirred, but we were sweet. Your foot slid softly under my seat. I asked if you'd be back next week. You said depends if the coffee speaks. Café Sol with morning fire gaze, lit sparks I won't retire. No promises, no grand parade, just the way your presence stays. Café Sol, it's nothing big, but darling, this could be the gig. Said I don't date musicians, and I said I only sing on Sundays. But here we are, table 9. The band just played our second sign. Café Sol, where love can bloom in chatter, jazz and cafe rooms. I won't ask where this might end, just pass the sugar, stay my friend. Café Sol, I'll be right here, same time next week, same coffee, dear. Same place, same song. it's you, it won't be wrong. I dropped the needle on side 2. The static whispers something true. You walked in slow, bare feet on tile. That moment played in 45 style. The bassline hummed like your breath near. Our rhythm older than the year. No script, no cue, just subtle signs. Like lovers lost in dusty lines. You spin like vinyl in my chest. A groove that skips but fits the best. No need for words, your moves explain. Every chorus etched in grain. Vinyl steps, you walk in time. Like a record that's aged just fine. Cracks and all, you make it sound like love was pressed in underground. Vinyl steps, you sway, I stay. Our hearts rewind in warm decay. Your dress caught breeze like a jazz refrain. We danced in loop, no need to explain. That needle danced across our skin. We let the melody pull us in. Every pop, every hiss feels like the sound of our first kiss. You said you're not the type to play, but baby, we still groove that way. Vinyl steps, no future chase, just spinning love in one slow place. No algorithms, no fast skip, just heartbeats in a bossa trip. Vinyl steps, let it be, we're dancing slow in history. This ain't a stream, this is slow soul. Yeah. This ain't a trend, this is whole gold. We dropped the needle, not a plan, but you still spin me like no one can. Vinyl steps, no perfect tape, but every scratch is one we make. Our song's not clean, but it's alive. In every skip we still survive. Vinyl steps, stay close, don't rush. Love like this don't need a hush. Hey, spin slow, step true. This record's me and spin slow, step true. This record is me and you. We used to speak without a sound. Eyes would meet, no need for ground. Your hand would tilt, I'd understand. Now it slips like foreign sand. The way you smiled held whole beliefs. Now it's quiet and full of grief. We say the words we're told to say, but our meanings drift away. Is it lost or just asleep? Do memories learn how not to speak? Or did we trade that sacred script for safer tones and tighter lips? The language we forgot was true, built on glances, not on proof. It whispered love in simple form. Now it's drowned in social norms. The language we forgot was pure. I still ache for every word. You pour your tea, I read my screen. slow to say the things we used to know. The language we forgot still lives in pauses, nods, and half-gone ifs. I miss the way you'd answer pain with silence that could soothe the rain. The language we forgot was grace, and I still feel it in this place. It wasn't made of verbs or sound. It lived in how you turned around. It bloomed in rain and shattered glass, and maybe it's not gone, just past. The language we forgot returns in ashes, blushes, midnight burns. You touch my sleeve, don't say a thing, but suddenly I feel it sing. The language we forgot, it tries to speak again behind yours. It's still there. We just forgot how to hear. You slice the fruit with Sunday grace. The juice ran slow like time and place. You smiled like nothing could go wrong, but your eyes held a different song. We sat on cushions, floor and floor, said nothing we hadn't said before. The mango sweet, the moment gold, something quiet, something old. It tastes like summer ripe and near, but every kiss holds hint of fear. Like we both know the season ends, and love like fruit will not pretend. Melancholy and mango, bittersweet, like dancing soft with tangled feet. You touch my hand but drift away like tropic skies at end of day. Melancholy and mango, tender shade of sweetness, love can't quite evade. You said you'd stay just one more night, but packed your bag before the light. You smiled again like sunsets do, so full of gold and fading too. Your laughter soft, your silence white, like oceans held just out of tide. We never broke, we just unspoke, like fruit that ripens then goes rogue. Melancholy and mango, skin and seed, where memory becomes a need. You kissed me slow and left no mess, just scent and color, nothing Tray full and the clock's past 1. Whiskey warm, but the night's not done. You sketch your smile on a cocktail napkin, like blueprints drawn in faded satin. Your words float slow like cigarette rings, not promises, just smoky things. I trace your laugh in broken lines, like architects of crooked signs. You lean in close, say don't design what love should be, just pour the wine. But every pause and glance we trade draws up the plans we're scared we made. Blueprint in smoke, we draft this dance. No rules, no tape, no second chance, just sketches made in jazz and skin, where broken things can re-begin. Blueprint in smoke, soft and slow. We never speak of where it'll go. Your lipstick stains the edge of time. The way you breathe, it fits my rhyme. A half-note kiss, a whispered scale. We're building love too thin to fail. You ask if this is all pretend, but blueprints rarely show the end. I smile and say, let's build tonight. If it breaks, we'll build it right. Blueprint in smoke, laid bare and true. No blueprint tells what love will do, but here in haze you feel like home, in floor plans drawn from jazz and chrome. Blueprint in smoke, this ain't a test, just lines that led me to your chest. No need for walls, no ceiling height, just open rooms and smoky sky. You sketch, I trust, no need to say, if we collapse, we love that way. Blueprint in smoke, let's not erase each smudge and mud, each tender trace. It ain't precise, but it's still true. This messy map I share with you. Blueprint in smoke, and if it fades, we'll build again from jazz and shade. Found you in a pawn shop case, brass worn down like a memory's face. Still smell the smoke in basement shows of stories only saxophones know. The man said she's got a history, played with pain, not always clean. She don't shine, but damn she sings about broken hearts and on borrowed wings. Now I hold you close at night. No spotlight, just amber light. And when I breathe, you tell it back, every crack and every lag. Secondhand sax, you cry so low, like you remember where not to go. You blend each note with aching pride, like love that barely did survive. Secondhand sax, you ain't new, but damn, you feel the purest blue. You don't care for perfect tone, you squeak, you moan. You're not alone. Like me, you've been passed around, loved in shadows, not in sound. You don't ask me where I've been, you just hum against my skin. We play slow songs, soft and wrong, but baby, that's where we belong. Secondhand sax, you weep with grace, like every ghost knows this place. No flashy runs, no shiny shell, just breathing brass and truth to tell. Secondhand sax, you don't pretend you're broken soft, but don't need men. I play you slow, and every note I start to know how pain can harm, how hope can bend, how melodies can just pretend. Secondhand sax, just stay near. In your rust I disappear. Texas hum like lullabies, neon signs and blood on skies. You lean on brick, sip something cold. We're two stories not yet told. Street light flickers over you, that slow half smile, deja vu. You say the city don't do love, but babe, that's what we're dreaming of. We ain't flowers in the grass, we're concrete cracks with soft roots past not perfect lines, but still we grow between the steel and stoplight glow. Concrete romance, slow and strange, built on noise and sudden change. We don't need stars or silent air, subway songs and midnight care. Concrete romance, not by chains. tracks while taxis blur and strangers pass. This ain't a poem, ain't pristine. It's late night talks and nicotine. We talk in sighs, we touch in shrugs, but still it fits like well-worn rugs. You laugh like jazz off every beat, a little crooked but so sweet. Concrete romance, no ballet, but baby we still find a way between the curbs and siren lights. We blooming after our nights. Concrete romance, slow and true. A city heart still beats for you. To hear each other, we don't need stars to fall under. Just one block and a look that stays. Love lives loud in city. Concrete romance, cracks and lines still hold your name like subway signs. No candlelight, just buzzing street, but every moment feels complete. Concrete romance, here we stand, a skyscraper built by hand. Traffic noise. This concrete is soft when it's you.
You close the door like a violin sigh. No slam, no rage, just a quiet goodbye. I sat by the window, the dusk falling slow. In C minor, the silence began to grow. We didn't scream, we didn't fight, just faded out like broken light. Each note we spoke had space between. Now love is played in minor key. You said some things don't need a sound, but baby, silence shakes the ground. Your absence hums like cello tone, and I still dance, but now alone. Whispers in C minor, soft and deep, where love once lived but couldn't keep. You said forever, like a tune that fades too fast beneath the moon. Whispers in C minor, just taking truth that never dies. I found your sweater on the chair, still smells of jazz and midnight air. I pressed a chord, but it came out wrong, like love that stayed too long in song. but minor chords just take their toll. And every key I try to play still sings of you in shades of gray. Ooh, whispers in C minor, not quite gone, still echo when I play our song. You left the bridge, I play the rest, but love can't breathe with no address. Whispers in C minor, shadows stay where melody won't fade away. I hum alone in lowered light, the tune we built won't sound quite right. I never learned to play it through, 'cause every chord still ends in you. Whispers in C minor, bare and low, still tell the things I'll never show. If love's a song, then this is mine, a quiet aching perfect time. Whispers in C minor, slow goodbye, where hearts still sing, but no one tries. One more note, one last line in C minor. You are mine.
Needle drops on violet vinyl. Your voice returns like it's revival. Track 4 plays just like your laugh, a loop I wish I still could have. The static hums a memory of your bare feet and balcony. That August night, the purple dress still spins in grooves I can't suppress. You told me love's a fading sound, but baby, you still echo round in every pop and minor chord, in every silence unexplored. Violet vinyl, spinning slow, rewinds the love I let go. We danced in his and candlelight, where music made our silence right. Violet vinyl, shabby face, but your song, it always stays. The jacket cracked, your name still there, in cursive ink and midnight air. I trace the cover, feel the sting of all the songs we used to sing. It's not regret, it's just the truth. Some love was built to play in loops, and though we skip and though we sway, that vinyl night is never frayed. Violet vinyl, oh, soft and warm, plays back the ache of love once born.
still wet from a thought unborn. The clock hits 2, the room goes still. My pen don't move, but I feel you still. I started dear, but lost the rest. Your name don't sit the way it did best. I try to write what hearts can't speak, but love at midnight feels too weak. Candle burns but gives no light. I trace your face in shadow white. This letter ain't a final plea, just smoke and jazz and memory. Midnight draft, no stamp, no sin, just words that loop and never end. You haunt the lines I never write, a name that fades with morning light. Midnight draft, my quiet crime, to miss you more than I have time. I keep it vague, I keep it clean, but every space recalls a scene of how you laughed or closed your coat. Now all I write just floats and floats. The jazzman plays 3 floors below. His trumpet weeps what I can't show. I mimic chords but lose the beat. This draft was never meant complete. Midnight draft where silence speaks of broken starts and almost weeks. You said don't write if it won't heal, but baby, pain's the only real. Midnight draft, I fold nonsense. Some stories ain't designed to end. Just a place where thoughts can stay. No need for answers, no reply. This letter's just a softer goodbye. Midnight draft with shaky lines, no closure here, just quiet signs of all we had and couldn't keep. This paper knows the way I weep. Midnight draft, I'll let it be unread, undone, but always me. One last word, one last breath. This love writes itself to death. One last breath, one last breath. This love writes itself to it.
You said go ahead, but your eyes stayed back. Gave me the green light on a one-way track. Your hand let go, but not your tone. Like leave was sad, but not alone. You smile like endings don't exist, but your lips shook when we kissed. Be free, you said, don't stay too long. But freedom never felt this but meant because
So behind
you let me leave, then stayed behind with every signal redefined. Green light to goodbye, dressed in gold, but baby, love don't let go cold. You gave me space like it was peace, but distance ain't the same as release. You sent me off every ride, but your silence held on tight. I saw the signs but read them wrong. Thought love was weak if held too strong, but now I see in rearview glass you love me deep enough to pass. Green light to goodbye, slow and kind. The softest lies we ever find. You played it cool, you look so sure, but heartbreak whispered through that door. Green light to goodbye, hard to see you let me go to carry me. You didn't cry, but I still heard it. A quiet crack beneath your verdict.
You free me so
I kept the flame, and every mile still speaks your name. Green light to goodbye, no horn, no sound, just empty space and sacred ground. You didn't chase, you didn't plead, but you were everything I need. Green light to goodbye. And I speak your girl. Oh, spilled your name. But baby,
What's just the lie? What's just the lie? What's just the
your lipstick smudged the crystal rim. One olive left, the lights gone dim. You cross your legs, look through the glass, like watching love dissolve to pass. The jazz band plays a slanted tune, the kind that haunts an empty room. We clinked a toast with what remained, but every sip just spelled your name. We never yelled, we never fought, just stirred the things that time forgot. You said it's sweet but not quite right, and sipped the truth beneath the light. Cracked martini cold and dry, like us refined but asking why. The glass still holds what we can't speak, a fragile form of hearts that leak. Cracked martini, half a lie, served up clean, but we both cried. The booze still smells of gin and rain, of nights we played the lover's game. You wrote your name in condensation, the signature of hesitation. You whispered soft, we still look fine, but I felt fractures in the wine. 1,000 truths in one tight grin, we swallowed pain like tonic sin. Cracked martini dressed in ice, with every glance we roll the dice. Will we break or gently pour this love across a midnight floor? Crack martini sharp and smooth, where every sip uncovers truth. Performance, a drink we stirred with past importance, but somewhere in the shaken glass we lost the taste and let it pass. Crack martini, one last toast to all we feared and missed the most. I'll drink to you, you drink to me, and part with bitter clarity. Crack martini glass now dry, we broke in style but still goodbye. One last sip, one last glance. We never danced, but still romance.
The velvet on your couch remembers more than I do. Lipstick traces, lost sighs. Poems I never wrote, just lived.
You lean back slow, like a saxophone note, trailing behind the beat. We didn't rush, we read each other like paperback secrets. Your laugh wasn't loud, it was red, like burgundy or jazz. Every word you spoke felt like it should have been italic. We danced in metaphors and stains, wrote verses with our window panes. No rhyme too tight, no line too clear. We just let rhythm interfere. Verses on velvet, soft and slow. We whispered things we'll never show. No chorus here, just hearts in time. No hook, just breath and unsaid rhyme. Verses on velvet, skin and shade, where stories sleep and don't parade. You said love ain't a sonnet, and I said that's why I want it, because sonnets end. But you were written in jazz form, free, unresolved and true. We left our footprints on the floor, but never asked for metaphor. You hummed a line, I closed my eyes and built a verse between your sighs. Verses on velvet left unsaid, like pillow scripts inside your bed. You read me slow and wrote me fast, then signed our page with make it last. Verses on velvet, night and hue, no final draft, just me and you. Red wine lips, ink on thigh. No period, just a lips.
still breathing in your syntax.
Verses on velvet dimly lit, where silence taught us how to fit. You didn't rhyme and I don't care, the story's hanging in the air. Verses on velvet, slow goodbye, still written soft beneath the sky. And if you read me once again, start with the velvet, not the end. Streetlights fading into blue, I still wear the scent of you. Coffee cold, your chair still warm. Love don't vanish, it transforms. The sky won't scream, it just lets go. No thunder here, just indigo. You didn't cry, you didn't stay, you just dissolved into the day. We were colored, deep and bold. Now it tones the night can't hold. The clock keeps time but not regret. And baby, I'm not over yet. Fade to indigo, where silence speaks between goodbyes and hopeful weeks. The city arms, the sky lets in a hue where endings softly spin. Fade to indigo, soft and true, where I still see the shape of you. Your vinyl hums in half-speed time. That record cracks like every line. We used to ride across the air. Now echoes drift, but you're not there. You said don't wait for morning light, but baby, dust don't feel so right. We weren't a fire, we were a hue, the kind that lingers after you. Fade to indigo, not quite night, just in between a wrong and a right. We didn't end, we just grew still. A love too wide for time to fill. Fade to indigo, slow to go, but baby, I still see you glow. You were always dust-colored, not red, not black, but fading blue. I never saw you clearly, but I always knew where to look. Fade to indigo, painted slow, where final words refuse to show. No need for closure, just this shade where all our almost softly fade. Fade to indigo, that's where you'll be, a color carved inside of me. Still here in indigo. Still here You said stay a while, like it's the first time. Your voice low lit, like vintage wine. Curtains drawn, the world shut out, but your silence still knows how to shout. You poured the truth in a crystal glass, sipped slow, like letting anger pass. The flame between us dim, not dead, still flickering above the bed. No grand confessions, no defense, just heartbeats waiting on suspense. You touched my hand but didn't pull, and left the air so heavy full. Candlelit permission, soft and slow, to love again but let it grow. Not like before, not rushing through, just one small yes between us two. Candlelit permission, eyes don't lie, we say I'm here without the why. You didn't speak, but moved your hair behind your ear like a whispered prayer. I saw the part of you I knew, the one that broke when I broke too. The room was quiet but not cold, we found the warmth in stories old. Your touch said more than words could fit, like I'm still here, just don't admit. Candlelit permission, not too bright, just shadows dancing through the night. No promises we can't defend, just loving where the bruises bend. Candlelit permission, breath and skin, we're not new, but we began. Love doesn't knock loud, it's a dim light we agree to leave on. It's not perfect but it's present. Ooh, it's permission, not permission slips. Candlelit permission, still unsure but softer now and more mature. We don't erase the pain we knew, we just make space and let it through. Candlelit permission, flicker on till morning tells us where we've gone. Stay a while, let the light decide. Stay a while, let the light decide.
I found the old hi-fi in the attic dust, still smell like smoke and evening rust. Your name was taped on Saturday sleeve. I pressed play but didn't believe the song we loved began to crawl, slow and crack, but I heard it all. Your laugh between the saxophone, your breath between the dial tone. That record didn't skip your name, each scratch still whispered just the same. I closed my eyes and let it in, the ghost of you, the way we've been. Dust on the hi-fi, time stood still. You spun me back but silence lives where love was found. Dust on the hi-fi, sweet and slow. You fade in static, then you go. The needle shook, but stayed the track. Just like me, you never came back. The music cracked like broken glass. Each note another year that passed. I danced alone across the floor. Same vinyl rug we used before. But every spin I feel the cost of loving what I know I've lost. Dust on the hi-fi, soft rewind of every hi-fi, soft rewind of every hi-fi, soft rewind of every
Your hand on my chest said more than words. No sermons, no lines, just feeling heard. You traced my name with the sacred touch. Didn't say love, you didn't need that much. 10 fingers deep, that's all it took. No vows, no past, no second look. Your silence filled the room with light, like faith that shows up late at night. Oh, we don't pray, but still we kneel in beds where hearts relearn to feel. And every breath you give to me unwrites my doubts so carefully. Watch it, and I believe not in forever, but in what we weave. No promises on paper skies, just bodies speaking soft replies. Oh, no need to speak. You hold the words I couldn't see. You found the parts I tried to hide, the ache I wore, the foolish pride. You didn't fix, you didn't flee. Curtains closed but leaking light, like truth that slips through silent night. Your glass half full, mine barely touched. We never needed words that The bourbon breath between our lines tastes like goodbye with sugared signs. You stirred your drink, avoided gaze, but silence played in smoky haze. You didn't cry, you didn't stay, but lingered in that halfway way, like every inch you didn't take was just another way to break. Curtains and bourbon, you and me, stuck between what used to be a toast to love we couldn't end, but still too soft to call the end. Curtains and bourbon, deep and wide, where something real still tries to hide. You leaned your head against the chair, your perfume still was everywhere. That jasmine played our old refrain, but nothing played could sound the same. The shadows moved like second thoughts. We counted wounds, not what we got. The way you looked and looked away said more than I could ever say. Curtains and bourbon, late night truth, the kind you swallow smooth as you. You passed the glass, I took the cue and tasted what I lost in you. Curtains and bourbon, dim and slow, the only light we still let show. But then we knew how to glow. We weren't a love for shouting, but we whispered better than most. Curtains and bourbon, curtains and bourbon, curtains and bourbon, curtains and bourbon.
There's a box beneath the bed I never touch, filled with love I felt too much. Photos curled in corners torn, smiling faces I still mourn. Your handwriting on a yellowed card, don't forget me, signed so hard. Like even then you somehow knew the color fades but not the you. And every frame becomes a prayer this room feels tinted with her golden gloom. Sink into sepia, hold it tight, like fading film in morning light. Your kiss still lingers on my skin, though pages turn, you pull me in. Sink into sepia, soft and deep, where heartache folds itself to sleep. Memories don't vanish, they just change shape. I don't forget you, I dream you in beige. No bright goodbyes, no final tone, just color soaked in monochrome. Sink into sepia, where we last were, in snapshots blurred by time's slow blur. You're gone, but still you softly stay in every frame I look away. Sink into sepia, don't rewind, just let me live where we reside. Still here, where color slows and memory glows. You always smile when it's time to go. Say I'm fine, like it's part of the show. But I hear the tremble soft and small in your laugh that doesn't rise at all. You hum your truths in minor keys. Your love's a shadow in melodies, and every yes you never say plays softer than a major way. I don't need light, I don't need bright. Give me the notes that haunt the night. Don't sugarcoat the ache you bear. Just sing me silence if you dare. Don't speak in major, not with me. I know where your broken tone should be. Let minor chords hold what you hide. Let blue notes echo what you deny. Don't speak in major, let it slide. I'll take the truth. No need for pride. You decorate the hurt in gold, but pain still pulses in the cold. Your fingertips, they tell it true, more honest than your how are you. So hold my hand without the script. Let silence be the manuscript. We'll write a song that no one hears, but feels like drowning back in years. Don't speak in major, don't pretend we're not a story with a perfect end. Let dissonance just hang and sway, like how we love them pulled away. Don't speak in major, just be near, I'll understand. The notes are fear, majors for the lies we said.
sat by the window, fingers on the glass. Not outside, moved painfully fast. I didn't ask what you were thinking of. I was afraid it wasn't love. Your coffee steamed, untouched, untouched. The moment cracked, but not too much. You blinked too slow, like holding tears that hadn't fallen in quiet years. No words were spoken, but I heard more in that pause than in a word. Your silence pulled me like a thread from everything I left unsaid. Where the silence hung, we both stayed still, like waiting for a song we couldn't feel. You didn't go, I didn't call. We built a wall that knew it all. Where the silence hung, I touched your hand and found a space I couldn't understand. The clock had stopped, or so it seemed. The air too thick to move or dream. You mouthed a thought, but let it die, just like the stars that passed us by. I held my breath, afraid to break the quiet bond that heartbreak makes. Some loves don't scream or end in fights, they just dissolve in muted nights. Where the silence hung like heavy air. You sat with truths you couldn't share, and I just nodded like I knew, but silence kept me far from you. Where the silence hung, soft and long, was where I learned we don't belong. Not gone, just faded, re-engineered. No need for blame, no tragic song, just empty chairs where we belong. Where the silence hung, we both knew that letting go was loving too. Stillness speaks when we can. I sat in the chair where you once curled. The velvet still holds your shape in the world. Your perfume haunts the air at night, like a whisper soft just out of sight. The pillows still have your side low, and I sleep near but never close. Your laughter lives in these old drapes, each fold a memory that won't escape. I run my hand across the seams. It feels like touching fading dreams. No sound, but still I hear you there in the corners of this midnight air. Velvet keeps the echo soft all the secrets we couldn't keep. It doesn't shout, it doesn't fade, just hums the song we never made. Velvet keeps the echo close to skin, a place where you still breathe within. That record skips where you once danced, the same old song, the same old chance. You traced the wall with fingertips and left your soul in every slip. I closed the blinds but not my mind. You echo back in loops of time. This house became a velvet tomb where ghosts rehearse a quiet room. Velvet keeps the echo soft and slow, a lullaby the night won't show. Your voice beneath the final hiss still whispers through the things I miss. Velvet keeps the echo warm and white, a silence dressed in where you hide. You never left, you just got quiet, like the dust behind the private moments we pretend moved on. But velvet knows where you belong. Velvet keeps the echo soft embrace. No time can touch your shadow's place. I'll never call, I'll never chase, but here you are in every trace. Velvet keeps the echo ever true. The fabric folds still shaped like you, still shaped like you, still echoing through.
Wrote your name with shaking ink, folded pages, try not to think of how you read between the lines of words I barely made to rhyme. Left it on your porch at 2, didn't knock, just trusted you. But morning came with puddled blue, the paper soaked, my words fell through. I spoke in pen but rain replied, it blurred the truth I couldn't hide. You'll never know what I confessed, just stinking water, nothing left. Rain can't read letters, it just falls over every plea that never calls. It washed away what I once meant and left behind a wet lament. Rain can't read letters, doesn't try. It lets the secrets bleed and die. Each drop a question I won't ask, a puddle holds the the past unmasked. You might have cared or looked away, but now you'll never hear me say I tried to write without the blame, to sign it soft, not call your name. But storms don't pause for broken hearts, they rip the middle, not the parts. Rain can't read letters, doesn't weep, it keeps the shallow, not the deep. What mattered most now runs like streams across the curve of lost extremes. Rain can't read letters nor delay, it tears the truth and walks away. If only ink could stain the rain, if only silence could explain. But paper dreams don't stand a chance in weathered hands or one last glance. Rain can't read letters, just dissolves each line I wrote. The past is solves, you'll find the page, but not my voice. The storm has made a different choice. Rain can't read letters nor forgive, it lets go things we meant to live. It fell too fast, it knew too much. It took my words, you thought your touch.
I found your sweater in the drawer, still smells like smoking something more. A little musk, a little rain, and nights we swore we'd love through pain. The cuff still frayed where I would hold your wrist like it was spun from gold. You always wore it loose and warm, like it could shield you from the storm. I press it close, inhale your name, 1,000 cents I can't reclaim. But in that mix of ash and thread, I hear the words we left unsaid. Tobacco on your sweater, soft and worn, still lingers like a quiet dawn. You're long gone, but scent don't lie. It stays where memory dares to die. Tobacco on your sweater, deep and low, a trace of you I can't outgrow. You hate it when I asked to wash, said love should smell like who we lost. Now I wear it when I miss the way we argued then would kiss. It holds the shape your shoulders made, like memory that won't degrade. I tuck my face into the fold and feel the warmth that once was bold. Tobacco on your sweater, burned in time, like jazz notes scribbled out a rhyme. sings in silence, pulls me back to midnight talks and heart attacks. Tobacco on your sweater stained in blue still smells like love that once was true. It's not the smoke, it's what it held, the way you laughed, the way I felt. Each thread remembers more than skin, a love we lost but war within. Tobacco on your sweater stays too near, a scent that time forgot to clear. It clings like hands that won't let go. It's how I know what I still know. Tobacco on your sweater, my